Hi, it's Mark from Revival Gardening. Today we're going to talk about how we make our organic living soil. We're going to talk about the components of it. We're going to show you how we make it, and then we're going to show you how we put it in the garden. It's pretty simple. There's three main components to our living soil mix. The first one being sphagnum peat moss, and that's 1/3 of the mix. And think of that as a chassis. It adds aeration and fluffiness, and it holds moisture. The second ingredient is perlite, which will give us aeration and drainage, okay? And the third one is our organic matter, which we add rice hulls to. And when the rice hulls break down, they're gonna add carbon and silica to the soil, which is an essential element. And good things in the soil like to adhere to the rice hulls. And it also gives some aeration and fluff to this, some drainage. It will also hold moisture. So the first thing that we do is we take this mixture, and it consists of 20% of worm castings. Worm castings is a safe, effective, natural fertilizer that really boosts your plant's growth, and you'll have bigger flowers, better fruits, better vegetables. And this puts a lot of good biology in the soil, as well as it helps with the soil structure and retain moisture. This is nature's fertilizer. Kelp has more than 70 trace minerals, vitamins, amino acids, and plant hormones. Because kelp comes from the sea, it's like a natural mineral soup. It also has mannitol in it, which is a natural sugar that helps break down nutrients so plant cells can process them much easier. Kelp will boost the efficiency of any soil, and that's one of the reasons why we use it. It's vitamins and minerals in plant form, ready to be used right now. The salt is a low-cost, high-impact way of remineralizing or adding minerals to your soil. As a decomposing rock breaks down and reacts with soil microorganisms, the rock material releases elements like calcium, magnesium, and iron. Neem cake is what remains after they press the seeds to get the oil. 10% of that oil is still in that neem cake. It's a rich source of nitrogen. It'll hold and slow-release nitrogen in the soil. And it also encourages beneficial organisms, and it enhances plant root growth, and it helps inhibit certain pests. Karanja cake is what's left over when they press the seed to get Pongamia oil. Karanja is a natural NPK fertilizer. It'll improve the strength and flavor quality of the crops, and it contains phytochemicals which inhibit the growth of pathogenic soil organisms like root knot nematodes. Alfalfa meal provides a nice balance of the major nutrients, namely nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, but it also has magnesium and sulfur. And it also is the only plant item that has tricontinol in it, which is considered the most powerful plant growth regulator. And so we add that. It won't burn the plants at the amount that we put into it. And so that's why we put that in our soil. Malted barley grains is a rich source of microbes with a wide range of bacteria, filamentous fungi, and yeast. It also has significant levels of indole-3 acetic acid, which is vital for plant growth cell division. It basically provides the sugar and the enzymes into the soil so you can break compounds into single elements to make the nutrients bioavailable to the plants. Basically, we're feeding the soil with it. So this living organic soil that we make is used in either pots, raised beds, elevated raised beds. And the reason we make it this way is so it has aeration and drainage so that air can get to the root, so the oxygen can actually get to the root. And it's as simple as just pouring this into your bed or pot, and then we're gonna mix it around, make sure it's well mixed, and then we're gonna water it in. And then basically after that, you can go ahead and plant. So, Chris? Now we like to keep it just a little bit below the edge so it doesn't float out of here. And when you water it, it will sink just a little bit. And when you first water it, it's going to take a lot of water. So you have to make sure you reach down and put your hand all the way in to make sure it's moist all the way through the first time you water this. Now when we give it to you, we make it fresh. We like to use it as soon as we can. Remember, it's a living organic soil with those worm castings. And we want to get all of the ingredients kind of homogenized and working together. So that's basically it. And now all we do is add water.